Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Washington Wizards. And it's Chicago to start out. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. They've got Pippen. Rodman is out there with Longley. Then there's Harper, and it's Jordan in at the shooting guard.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
Ball passes to Beal.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Here's Hachimura. Rodman covering. Clock at 6. Hachimura the pass to Bryant. Here's Wall. It's hauled in by Pippen. Here's Harper. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Wizards. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Pippen. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And there's the pass to Rodman. Outside Jordan. Harper against Brown. Harper, no good.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And Brown throws it down hard.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave it wide open. Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
And he banks in the layup.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Outside Jordan. Teardrop shot, and it's sent back by Bryant.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Harper against Wall. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Slashing into the lane, the speed and the grace of John Wall.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Harper against Wall. Poke loose. Right side Harper. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Rodman passes to Jordan. Over Beal. And the Bulls with another miss. Wizards leading by 4. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
It's hauled in by the Bulls.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
They get it again. Wall with a block.
Twice on the pipes, the anticipation, the athleticism. Terrific job by Wall rejecting that attempt.
Doesn't go for him. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Outside Harper. Trying to get something going. Rodman, they shoot again. And it's sent back by Bryant. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Ball taking his time here. Ball's knocked loose. Jordan, high post. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
Here's Wall, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And when he's gotten himself to the line this season, he's come through right around 74% of the time.
And that one falls for John Wall.
From the moment he stepped into the NBA from the University of Kentucky, John Wall has been hungry and motivated to prove he belongs listed with the top players in the game.
Now here's Jordan. Back to Pippen. The three. Bryant with the rebound. Wizards leading by 5. Outside, Wall. Pass to Bryant. The dish to Beal. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Pippen.
Hey, guys, you have to like the way Beal is working himself to the free throw line. Great scorers make a living there.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Throw good, Beal.
We have seen Bradley Beal take on more of a leadership role lately. This guy wants to prove he can put a team on those big-time shoulders of his.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Bulls trail by 6. Up top, Pippen. He's covered by Beal. Pippen, no luck.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Here's Rodman. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I was able to speak with Chicago's head coach. His key tonight, keeping the lid on Bradley Beal. An efficient scorer on all 3 levels. It's hard to take him out of his comfort zone. We've seen, Kevin, that Beal has become even better as a ball handler and distributor.
Thank you, David. Wall with a block. Outside, Beal. Lets a floater go, and the layup good by Wall. Wall's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Pass to Harper. Wall grabs the board.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
Outside, Beal. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Yeah, Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard him down low.
Here's Beal after the made shot from Scottie Pippen. Beal can't get it to go.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Outside Pippen. Passes it to Longley. Just 5 on the clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Wagner, he's checked in for the Wizards. Davis Bertans comes in for Hachimura. Chicago also making some changes. Kukoc comes in for Pippen. And Harris subbed in for Ron Harper. Washington leading now by 7. Outside, Wall. Rodman with the block.
And the thing about Rodman, he's more of a position player defensively, but that time reaching up to swat it away.
Yep, that one goes. 6 points for Jordan. Outside, Wall. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Rodman's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Beal against Harris. Left side, Jordan. The pass to Longley. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Now it's just a 3-point Wizards lead.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, and that one, unbelievable shooting display, especially from long range. That turned out to be the difference.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
For the Wizards, Shabazz Napier comes in for Troy Brown. And Smith subbed in for John Wall. The Bulls also changing it up. Williams, he's checked in for Longley. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Dennis Rodman. Harris, good.
A good job there. Jordan getting them in transition, and he does so much. You almost forget how dominant he can be defensively.
Pass to Wagner. Back to Smith. Down low to end the drought, and it's good on the way up. And the Wizards lead by 3.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Jordan. Makes it off the glass. Jordan's got 8 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
It's stolen by Kerr. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist by Kerr. He's got 10.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now here's Beal. Pass to Bertans. Five to shoot. Out to the wing. Napier passes to Beal. Over Jordan. Beal can't get it to go.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on. And
oh, my goodness! Wow. What a play!
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
Smith the pass to Beal. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
To the inside, Jordan. Oh, and the jam by Jordan.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Now here's Beal. He has 6. 11 feet away. Beal can't get that one to fall.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Gets it to go. That one good from Kerr. And the Bulls lead by 5.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Beal against Kukoc. Beal can't get it to go.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Harris's shot is good.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Napier feeling it out a bit. To the left side wing. Smith finds Napier. Over Harris. They get it back. Berton's shot is good.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, Greg, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Now here's Williams. Passes it to Kerr. Inside, here's Harris. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
And here is Beal. He's got 6. From the arc. And so it's the Chicago Bulls heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Wizards trail by 7. So for Chicago right now, Kukoc is out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's Kerr. Then there's Harris. And it's Williams at the center filling out the middle. And Beal kicks to Bertans. A shot off that time. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Jordan the pass to Harris. And stolen by Napier. Out to the right wing. The 3 from Bertans. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Bertans got 5 points so far.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Outside, Kukoc. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from the wing. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Able to get his shot in a variety of ways. Kukoc can do it within the flow of the offense as well as one-on-one.
And the pass to Beal. Back to Napier. A floater. Another shot. He can't hit that time. Kukoc with the defensive effort.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Beal. 6 points for him. Pass to Napier. Back to Beal. Launches it. But they recover it. Wagner passes to Napier. Outside, Beal. 6 on the shot clock. Over Kukoc. Beal can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Knocked loose. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Napier finds Bertans. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Bertans got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's a good shot for him. And he can shoot it over almost anyone.
You want that mid-range game in your arsenal. You can't just be about threes and dunks. Sometimes this is a key shot.
Now here's Kerr to the middle, looking for Harris. He gets it there. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Harris has got the lead up to 8 now for Chicago. Here's Napier. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The drive by Beal. Over in the corner, Bertans. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the shot is good.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And so Napier will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Pass to Beal. From 12 feet out, and he connects with the jumper. Beal's got 8 points.
Well, this is what you want, right? Bradley Beal coming off the screen with purpose.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Getting ready for the Wizards. Mahimi's checked in for Wagner. Hachimura comes in for Beal. Brownie's checked in for Smith. And John Wall subbed in for Napier. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Longley's checked in for Williams. Rodman comes in for Michael Jordan. Pippen's checked in for Devin Harris. And it's Harper in for Steve Kerr. Now here's Kukoc. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pippen for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Pippen's got his second basket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And here's Wall. After the three-pointer from Scottie Pippen. Pass to Brown. From deep. And that's collected by Longley. Longley's got 5 rebounds tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Pippen kicks to Kukoc. Here's Rodman. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And as a free throw shooter, Rodman has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for the Wizards. Both shots good from the stripe. And the Wizards with possession, trailing by 13. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Wall. It's all in by the Bulls. Longley's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Rodman. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Rodman's got his second bucket tonight.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Mahimi. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. A nice shot by Wall.
And when John Wall is hitting that jumper, he's borderline. No, make that. He is unguardable.
Here's Harper following the basket by John Wall. It's Pippen on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Thursday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Saturday, it'll be the Phoenix Suns coming into town.
And for that game against the Thunder, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 15-6 run. Outside Harper. To the paint. It's stolen by Wall. There's the pass to Hachimura. And he goes in for the dunk.
There is a reason John Wall's name is always at the top of the leaderboard in assists in the NBA. Understanding how to dissect a defense.
Wall against Harper. He kicks it to Kukoc. Pippen with it. He's got 5. Pass to Longley. Outside, Kukoc. Shot clock at 5. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Here's Longley. Bryant with the rebound.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Inside, here's Mahimi. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Chicago leading by 11. Outside Harper. Outside Kukoc. Kicks to Pippen. The shot from 20 feet away. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 13.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Harper against Wall. Outside Bryant. Here's Hachimura. Back to Bryant. Over Harper. Rodman grabs the miss. Rodman's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Kukoc dishes to Harper. Knocks it loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Here's Rodman. He's got 6, and it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Last outing for Chicago. They won that game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Here's Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
That is what we mean by the fast twitch athlete. John Wall explodes to the rack.
Pippen against Brown. Outside Pippen. Here's Longley. It's not going to go for him. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Wall against Pippen. Pass to Mahimi. And here's Brown outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Brown's got it back down to within single digits for Washington. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Here's Harper, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Passes to Kukoc. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range. No good. Shot missing. Washington with the ball. Here's Hachimura. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
Outside, Kukoc. A kick out to Harper. Rodman trying to break free. Harper, no good. And here are the Wizards now. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. And it's Brown missing.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Boy, he can't buy a bucket. Shut out completely so far, and yet they're still ahead.
Offensive rebound.
And, you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Moves back up. Washington with the rebound. Here's Hachimura. Chicago grabs the miss. Longley's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Right side, Harper. Longley down low, and no good.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Hachimura. So the Bulls, their last game, a win against the 76ers. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Washington making some changes. Wagner, he's checked in for Mahinmi. Bradley Beal comes in for Hachimura. And it's Napier in for Troy Brown. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Williams, he's checked in for Longley. Jordan comes in for Tony Kukoc. Harris is checked in for Scottie Pippen. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Harper. Harris. And again, Chicago, no good. Wizards trail by 4. Now Napier, the kick out to Wall. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of the game.
I'll tell you, John Wall cooking right now on the offensive end. You're getting a look at everything in his arsenal.
It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential. They put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
Beal against Jordan. Rebound, Washington. Bryant's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Beal can't get it to go.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Bulls. They lead by 2. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. Chicago came ready to play. Their lead at one point was up to 7, and they had some real nice momentum going. By the end of the first quarter, their lead was 7. In the second period, they lost some momentum, but fought their way through it, ending the half ahead by 2. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
You can see where the priorities are. Rebounding, and then more rebounding. They made a concerted effort to get the glass clean.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Washington?
I really like how they limited turnovers. You know, they didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice passes. When you can play like this and cut back turnovers, it can add up to over 10, 8, 12, 15, 16 easy points, Ernie. I don't know how many points, a lot of easy points. They'll be in good shape if they can keep making the same smart plays.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at the Wizards. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Brown in at the 3 slot.
I like the mentality by Beal. Takes it inside, mixes it up a little bit. Nice.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Bradley Beal. 2 shots.
Last on the first.
The first one falls. And it's tied up with that one. Now here's Pippen. All sorts of time. Chicago with a new 14. A second chance effort and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the call on Washington with the foul. The Bulls have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Longley. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Washington. The pass to Hachimura. Five on the clock. Tipped away. It's blocked. Here's Harper. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Now here's Wall. 13 points in the game.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Here's Longley, and it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. Wizards trail by 4. Three on 3. Back to Harper. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Harper's got 4 this quarter.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
They grab their own miss.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Now here's Beal. 10 points for him. Here's Hachimura. Clock at 6. To end the run. And he lays it up and in. And that's 12 points for Beal.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Jordan the pass to Harper. Back to Jordan. He kicks to Pippen. Lets the 3 fly. That shot off, and the Wizards now going the other way. On the wing, Bryant. Rodman grabs the miss. Rodman's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside, Wall. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
What a play by Wall. It's going to take more than that to slow him down.
The Wizards shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Davis Bertans comes in for Hachimura, and Smith subbed in for Troy Brown. That one misses for Wall. The Bulls leading by 6. Harper, the pass to Jordan, goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Bradley Beal picks one up.
Yeah, catching the defender there off balance. Jordan with the great strength to convert through contact. Let's see what he can do there at the line.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
1 shot.
Free throw good, Jordan.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
And it's Chicago with the rebound. To the middle, Longley, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Doris, all right, this is going to come out of the blue here, but if you had to choose between raising the height of the basket or widening the floor or even widening the lane, which would it be?
I have very strong feelings on this, Kevin, and for me it would be widening the floor. And the reason I say that is it feels to me in the last couple of years there are more sideline violations where teams are turning it over because they're trying to get to that corner three, one of the most advantageous, best shots in today's game. But because that three-point line is so close to the sideline out of bounds, we're seeing too many violations. So if I had to choose between one or the other, I would absolutely widen the floor.
Yeah, gotta respect the quickness of Pippen. Just terrific at getting to the right spot there in transition.
And stolen by Jordan. Fast break, here we go. Now the feed to Pippen. And here's Smith. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And Wall kicks to Smith. To halt the run. Got a piece of it.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Shots good by Pippen.
Timeout.
Pippen's got 4 points in the quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Washington calls timeout. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
Wizards making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Rodman. Wizards trail by 15. Outside, Beal. Six to shoot. Back to Smith. Connects in the foul line jumper.
What an outstanding pass, and Bradley Beal has come such a long way as a playmaker.
Pass to Kukoc, fires the three, and it's Bradley Beal with the rebound.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And it's Smith penetrating, and that comes off the assist by John Wall. Smith's got his second bucket.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Outside, Kukoc. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ish Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Napier, he's checked in for John Wall. Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. Harris comes in for Ron Harper. Outside Pippen. Outside Jordan. Back to Pippen. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots it. And the Bulls with another miss. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Washington. Here's Napier. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. The Bulls leading by 11. Harris looking it over. Right side, Williams. Lays it up and banks it in. Williams has got his first bucket in this one.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Working close, find a way to score.
Poked away. Kukoc with the steal. Jordan against Smith. No good from Jordan.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Pippen, the pass to Harris. Outside Jordan. Over Napier. And it's good off the back rim and in. Jordan's got 7 now in this quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Pass to Bertens. They get a hand on it. Kukoc with the steal. Harris inside. He's against Smith. Second chance shot. And Harris puts it in. Harris has got 10.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Here's Bertens. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists now in this one.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Now here's Pippen. He's got 9. That's tipped. Left side Williams. And the dunk by Jordan.
And you know how that play's going to end. Jordan in the air, adjusting effortlessly.
Now here's Napier, guarded by Jordan. Napier with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Goes up. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, Jordan just glides up the court. It's kind of deceptive. Doesn't look like he's running as fast as he really is.
Smith finds Napier. Six on the shot clock. For the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Pippen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Passes it to Jordan. Dishes it to Williams. And it goes down 2 points. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Beal. He's got 14. And again, Washington no good. Pippen kicks to Kukoc. Bulls moving the ball around. Jordan with the bucket.
Yeah, and what you love about Kukoc, the versatility on offense and the terrific court vision.
Smith the pass to Bertens. 1:24 left in the 3rd. And it's Beal in the corner. Shoots over Pippen. Beal can't get it to go. The Bulls leading by 21. Jordan kicks to Harris. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got assist number 5 here tonight. They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin, on this trip. They can't continue to come up empty.
Here's Wagner. Back to Smith. Down low. The jump hook. No good off the back of the rim.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
32 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Kukoc with the defensive effort. Outside Jordan to the inside. Williams. And finished off by Williams.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love, Greg, is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Beal from long range. And no good that time. And so it's the Chicago Bulls rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up a quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. We've got Jordan. Simpkins is out there with Bushler. Then it's Williams. And it's Kerr in at the 5. He dishes it to Williams. To the wing right side. Kerr, the pass to Williams. Here's Bushler, covered by Payton. Here's Williams. No good there. Now Washington takes it the other way. Here's Bonga. Doris, basketball continues to gain in popularity around the world, doesn't it? It's amazing to me.
It does. Adam Silver, the commissioner, has said, I believe we can be the #1 spot in the world. Obviously, they'd have to overcome the soccer, and that's popularity. But think about this, Kevin, how inclusive a game basketball is. And the love spans across gender, race, ethnicity, religious affiliation. And the best part about the game of basketball is this, Kevin. When you're growing up and trying to get better, you need a ball, you need a hoop, and you need you, and you don't need anything else.
That is so well said. Kerr can't hit, and the Wizards with possession. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Here's Kerr after the basket by Washington. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. The pass to Bushler. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Bushler's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Napier passes to Mahimi. Pass to Bonga. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Here's Simpkins. It's Jordan on the wing. Gets to the corner and buries it. Jordan's got 17 points here in the second half.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Here's Napier. The shot from the low post is good.
After being held scoreless in the first, he's turning it on here in the second.
Now, here's Kerr, guarded closely. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Right wing. At the top of the key, Williams. From deep. Kerr can't hit.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have the confidence. You have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Some changes for Chicago. Longley's checked in for Williams. Rodman comes in for Simpkins. And it's Harper in for Bushler. Kerr, the pass to Longley. Outside Jordan. Over Napier. No good from Jordan. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. To the paint, looking for Napier. And he gets it there. And it's good for 2.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in this second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
Here's Harper. To the middle. Here's Jordan. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jordan's got 37.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Now Wall. And Washington again with the bucket.
Well, it matters not if he's dribble driving to the rim or spotting up. John Wall's so assertive in that mid-range game.
Harper kicks to Kerr. Outside, Rodman. Here's Jordan. Washington with the rebound. Here's Hachimura. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You know, Doris, you and I love history. And we were talking the other day, you and I, about Bill Russell and his 11 championship rings. Do you think anyone's ever going to break that record?
I think it'll be close to impossible, Kevin, and the reason is, number one, there were so many fewer teams back then for Bill Russell, in no way diminishing the greatness of one of the game changers, both between the lines and outside the lines. Bill Russell will always be an historic figure, but it's very tough to compare eras. There's now 30 teams, nutrition, conditioning, coaching. There's just so much more information in the current era.
And he sinks the second. The Bulls leading by 21. Outside, Rodman. Pass to Longley. Clock at 6. That shot off. Some solid defense from Bryant. Napier dishes to Brown. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Harper's shot's good.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Wall passes to Bryant. Doris, do you have high hopes for the new draft lottery system to keep every team competitive to the very end of the season?
Well, one of the keys in implementing this new draft lottery system was to make sure that the bottom 3 teams were given equal opportunity to get that top draft choice. I think you did see it have some effect on play and teams trying to be competitive while understanding they're still going to have an opportunity to build their team through the draft. But here's the reality. The NBA has got to be under review constantly. There's a process in play. It's one of the most proactive leagues in the country in terms of always looking for little things to make sure their game is the best it can be.
Attention to detail. Well said. Now, here's Kerr, following the miss by John Wall. Kerr, the pass to Jordan. Got a piece of it. And here's the break. All alone. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
And it's all about getting to the right spot. And Hachimura did just that in transition.
Here's Jordan. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Napier finds Wall. Here's the teardrop. Longley grabs the miss. Longley's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Harper against Wall. Harper the pass to Longley. And it's sent back by Bryant. Now here's Wall. And he uses the glass on the layup. Wall's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's the mobility and athleticism John Wall has on the interior. He feels at ease amongst the trees.
And there it is for him. 43 points for Jordan.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Washington calls timeout. Helps teams if they can keep the rights to their best player. We see it in other leagues. Could the franchise tag ever make its way, do you think, to the NBA?
Well, this is going to be a negotiation point between the Players Association and the league itself. And the reality is it's going to have to be negotiated. What we know unequivocally, Kevin, is that these players now in the player empowerment era have more control about what franchise they play for and how long the duration of their contract is. How this all shakes out remains to be seen, but it is a point of conversation amongst the 30 NBA teams and the league leadership. There's no question about it.
jab step, got him.
Handle life all black like a Batman. Dribble too much, who is that, man? Put your name and your ankles on a hashtag. When I pull up, it's like paper in a trash can. Handle life all black like I'm Batman. Dribble too much, who is that?
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Michael Jordan.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Kozekniks passes to Smith. Mahimi down low. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
That's his first personal foul.
Doris, in basketball, like many sports, you can call some kind of penalty on almost every play. So with that in mind, where do we draw that line?
I would say that most coaches and most players would say as long as there's consistency with officiating, they can adapt to the way the game is being called. As fans, as broadcasters, what we want to see the game remain free-flowing, fluid, pretty, the ability to move and cut and not be impeded in your progress. That's what I want to see.
And we see that most nights.
No doubt.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. 11 feet away. Here's Kozekniks. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Washington. At the line for 2.
Two shots.
No good on the free throw.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second despite being down.
And he can't hit the second. Hiring college basketball coaches has been kind of hit or miss, Doris. Why do you think that's so?
Well, obviously, coaching in college and coaching in the NBA are drastically different things. As a college coach, you've got to be concerned about the eligibility of your young men. You've got to be recruiting the next crop, even while you're coaching your current group and your current roster. In the NBA, you get to focus exclusively on coaching. You're not talking about recruiting. You're not having to deal with anything other than grown men who have a desire for greatness in the NBA. And I think so much of it doesn't necessarily mean success or failure, whether you come from college or not. Success in the NBA is a multifaceted proposition. So I don't necessarily define it as, oh, this guy came from college, this guy came from the European leagues, this guy has been an NBA assistant. So many things go into it, Kev. Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
Kept alive. And another shot. Back to Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Over Smith. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Hey, Kevin, you do not have to be a gifted scorer. Jan Mahimi willing to create offense, working hard on the offensive window.
Payton against Harris. Hits. Count that one from Simpkins.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Greg, to me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
So it's the Wizards now after the Bulls pick up 2.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
Now here is Harris. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Doris, isn't it interesting that we're seeing some teams with more three-point attempts than two-point attempts?
It's incredible, Kevin, that every year over the last decade you see more three-point attempts across all 30 NBA teams. And think about the Houston Rockets. In each of the last 2 years, the Rockets have actually taken more threes than twos. This is the evolution of the game. It is not going anywhere. There's 2 high-valued shots in the league. Restricted area twos, that means point-blank opportunities at the rim, and three-point shots, and everything else in between seems to be getting lost.
Here's Smith, and it's blocked. And here's Smith. Passes it to Harris. Here's Bushler. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Wennington. Pasekniks with the rebound. Pasekniks got his 4th rebound in this one. Shoots a 3. Bonga gets the bucket. And Chicago has possession. Smith with it. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. There's the pass to Simpkins. Harris against Payton. Simpkins. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Looking to end his cold spell. And it's Smith missing.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Pass to Bushler from outside the arc. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bushler. The tray. Rebound by Mahimi.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Smith outside from deep three-point range. Rebound by the Bulls. It's stolen by Mahimi. Payton kicks to Smith. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.